learning how to properly pinch a plant and discussing why we would want to do that. The first thing that we want to do is get our pruning shears out and make sure that they're good and sharp and that we're comfortable using them. Be very careful when you're using pruning shears because it would be very easy to cut yourself. Now, our first reason for wanting to pinch is if we wanted our plant to branch more, so it would be to promote branching. So we might come in here if we wanted some of our lower limbs to become longer and branch out more and prune off some of our lower limbs. Now, when you're pruning, you always want to prune before the node, because if you prune after the node, the plant will not regrow. It'll stunt its growth right there. Another reason that you would want to pinch a plant is because it promotes blooming. So this plant, you can see the beautiful blooms on it, and if you want more blooms, you can go in and you can pinch the plant to promote more blooming. Another reason is if you were looking at this and you wanted a very balanced house plant, you would look at this and realize that one of the sides is a lot less balanced than the other. So you could come in and pinch the plant to balance it. Now, as you go around the plant to balance it out, just make sure that you pinch each side evenly so you have a more balanced part. So you may want to come in and trim off some of the taller, more branchy blooms. But you would maybe want to leave some of the smaller ones and just go all the way around your plant until it's completely balanced out. Another reason that you would want to pinch a plant is to get cuttings. And as we mentioned before, we're cutting before the node. So all you would need to do once you trim the edges off these is if they're woody ornamentals, you might want to put a rooting hormone. But more luscious plants like this, you can just simply plant in the ground and water in good, and then you have a stem tip cutting. Now, if we look at these, it's a lot easier to see the nodes than on our plant before. As you can see, here's a node. There's the next node, and here's the third node. Now, if we were going to pinch, remember we said that we wanted to pinch before the node. So we would come in here and simply trim it off. And this, where we just pinched, because we pinched before the node, it will stimulate growth and it will grow out a new shoot. And as with our cutting, we can plant this in the ground and it will become a plant of its own. For more information about pinching, please visit our website at www.g